How's it going? I'm Chad Rushing. Basically, I want to talk about how to tell depression to f off. You fight the black dog? Do you have it with you all the time? I do. Um, I've mentioned in the past that I have struggled with depression for quite some time. Um, it's amazing how hard your own mind can fight you. Um, so basically, how do you beat it? Well, there's a lot of ways, and for each one of you, it's going to be different. Um, One very effective way can be establishing good habits. Um, you know, try to get up at the same time every day. You'd be amazed how much just routine will help. And sometimes we're in a situation where we can't really do that. If you work, say, second shift, third shift, and then your day has to constantly be changing. If at all possible, though, try to get up the same time every day. What that's going to do is start setting your circadian rhythm into a good place where your mind, your body knows what's supposed to happen at all times. We are, in a large sense, creatures of habit. Um, if we can establish good habits, we're going to create a much better framework to have a healthy mind. What else could you do? Uh, you know, make your bed every morning. It's really weird. I wasn't a bed maker for quite some time, and just recently, over the last few months, started just what? That's something I do every morning. Make the bed, and you know what? It makes my wife happy. She appreciates it, and frankly, like it's just nice to walk into my bedroom and go, "Wow, that looks nice." That's that little small thing. It probably takes me 2 minutes to make my bed. We don't have tons of pillows and sheets and blankets, and especially now we're coming into summer eventually. Um, at some point, it'll be warm here in Michigan, but you know, that's one little small thing. Um, you know, I really, really, really suck at eating breakfast, but I noticed that I'm really working hard to try to do that. Just something little every morning, even. I don't want to eat breakfast. I don't want to take the time. I just want to wake up and start going. Um, but when I make that time to get just fuel my body just a little bit, because you got to understand, you know, if you've had most of a full night's sleep, you've still gone anywhere from 6 to 8 to 10 hours without eating. So your body needs that fuel. Your brain needs that fuel. And you've got to understand that our brains take up so much of our body energy. We are, I think Alan Watts put it really in a great way. We're basically a tube. Food goes in, food goes out, and the whole point of the tube is to feed the brain. And the brain's whole point is to keep the tube feeding itself. But that brain takes up a lot of resources, and it's not going to be a happy brain, hence depression, if we're not taking care of it with its dietary and nutritional needs. Um, Water. Drink water. Drink your water. Hydration has been shown to have a major effect on depression. I'll link an article that I wrote on that. And I actually need to work on that series again. Ironically, I got depressed and didn't finish. Um, uh, if you can just establish those good habits, feed your body, which feeds your mind, that's going to just, those small things are going to have huge impact on your emotional health. And hopefully, if these tools are effective, I'm using everything that I'm trying to give you. I'm trying to develop more tools and give you guys better and better and better options to go, okay, this works, this doesn't work. So I'm using these. So hopefully, hopefully by the end of this, I'm annoyingly happy. Probably won't be. But establish those good routines, feed your body, do those small things in the morning or whenever you wake up that will help establish that sort of good start to your day or evening. If you're second shift, night shift, I understand. I have had to work those. Try to set yourself up for success. Oftentimes, when I get the most depressed is when I feel like I have accomplished the least. And in Western society in particular, your value is your productivity, which we'll get into that at another point. It's not true, but that's what our society has taught us. The more money you make, the more valuable you are as a human being, which is bunk. But that's for another video. We'll figure out how to separate that self-worth from earnings. So let's start with those three things. Establish that morning routine. Get up, try to get up at the same time every day, whether it's your day off, whether it's not. Feed your mind, feed your body. Like I said, they call it breakfast for a reason. You're breaking a fast. You've been fasting for anywhere from 6 to 8 to 10, sometimes up to 12 hours, depending on when you eat your supper. And then give yourself those small things first thing in the morning. Make your bed, sweep your floor, whatever it is that's going to make you feel a little bit better and give you that small, tiny sense of accomplishment. Let's start there. We're going to deep dive into this, how to kick depression's ass, because frankly, it's a bear. It's really rough, and I understand that. So let's start there. So let's reiterate. I know I've said it a few times, but you can't say this enough. Wake up same time. It doesn't have to be crazy early like I've been getting up. I've been getting up between 5:30 and 6. This morning I failed. But I didn't fail because I'm still getting up way earlier than I ever have. It was just after 6, but when you have a brain like ours, it wants to beat you up for every little thing. Don't let it, by the way. Wake up. Feed yourself. Small thing to accomplish. It doesn't have to be a Herculean task. Make your bed. Put your socks away. Whatever it is. Hopefully this helps. Hit that subscribe button. It really does help me out. Thank you. Thanks for watching.